Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have an Ulta haul. There have been so many new releases in beauty, in fragrance, and body care. So for today's haul, I have makeup, I have fragrance, I have body care, I have skincare, I have a little bit of everything. So if you're interested to see what new products I picked up from Ulta, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I have this bag here, but I also have this box with a few body care products that I'm so excited to try out, and I've heard so much about them, but I have never tried them. All right, so before I get started with the Ulta stuff, this is not from Ulta, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. So I recently did a Sephora haul, I think it was, and I thought that I was getting the Tatcha deep cleanse, and instead I picked up the matcha cleanse, which is way too harsh for my skin. It strips my skin and makes it really sensitive and just feels raw, so I can't use that cleanser. And one of you guys told me that Tatcha is discontinuing the deep cleanse, and that literally broke my heart because that is one of my all-time favorite cleansers. So I did go on the Tatcha website and they still have that cleanser available, so I did pick up 2 backups, and I don't know if I'm gonna get more. I would just like to have some because it is one of my favorite cleansers that I like to keep on rotation, even though I'm always trying new products. So I was just really upset, to say the least, that they are getting rid of this cleanser. This cleanser is so good to my skin. The texture of it feels amazing. It does do a little bit of deep cleaning, but it's never harsh. It doesn't strip your skin, and the packaging is so beautiful as well. Like, this is just a shame. So yeah, I picked up 2 of these, and I'm gonna be heartbroken whenever I can't get my hands on that cleanser. Now for body care, I wanted to stock up on some things because during the move I got rid of some things. I also used up products and I didn't have certain things, so I did need a new body exfoliator. I love the Tree Hut body scrub, so I got it in this scent. It's called Flower Milk, and it's a really pretty periwinkle color, and this has butterfly pea flower, licorice root, and shea butter. So I just want one of these in the shower because I do have my First Aid Beauty one, which is great for exfoliation. It really helps to smooth out my skin, but I love to do this one like 1 to 2 times a week. This one smells really good and really relaxing. It smells kind of like a spa. Now this is what I was really excited about. I have slowly been kind of like exploring Naturium, but I had never tried any of their body care products, so I picked up a few. I first picked up the Smoother Glycolic Acid Body Wash because I do struggle with texture on my skin all over my body. If I don't exfoliate, if I don't take care of my skin, I will get KP, I'll get texture. So I thought this would be really good. It says that it gently exfoliates and resurfaces to reveal softer, smoother skin. It's fragrance free and it has glycolic 5% plus lactic and tartaric acids. So my plan is to use this one for exfoliation, to really get in there and clean my skin and leave it smooth. But then I also saw that they had this one, which really caught my attention because I also have dry skin. So I picked up the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash, and I love that these have pumps so I could just put them in my shower and it's not messy, and they look really nice too. I like the packaging. So the Glow Getter is an oil to gel formula that intensely nourishes. So it has gentle surfactants plus linoleic rich oils, fermented squalane, and glycerin. So I feel like these 2 are gonna be a great combo for my dry, sensitive, textured skin. So hopefully I can get some glowy skin. I have been getting much more glow to my skin, but I wanted to add a few products that I hopefully will just like really get the job done. And then for body butters, I am trying to go through body butters that I currently have, but I just couldn't help it with this one. I wanted to try it out, and this is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. I read somewhere that this has like a coconut scent or vanilla. I don't remember too good, but this one is an oil infused formula that deeply conditions and hydrates skin, and it has shea butter, it has glycerin, it has squalane, and it's a whipped multi-oil body butter. So here is the texture of this body cream. It smells like a little bit of maybe like a coconut, but very like soft. It's not too strong at all. So I am going to be putting these in my bathroom, and I'm going to start using them immediately because I'm super excited to see how these work for me. So I'm a girl who strongly believes in guardian angels. I saw this collection and I was so intrigued. So this collection is from Lake and Sky, and this is an Angel Numbers collection, so I had to get it. There are 4, but I didn't get the other one because I just felt like I wasn't going to be into that other scent. I think it was like a strawberry scent, and I saw some people comparing it to Burberry Her. I'm a little over that, so I just went ahead and got these 3. So I'm going to start off with 222. 222 is Cosmic Cocoa and Musk. I'm trying to see if I can find the notes. These looked so tempting when I saw them on the website. I just immediately wanted to get these. So I'm going to put up like the pictures that they used for these scents, because that is what got me. When I saw these pictures, I was just like, I need this in my life. So this one has notes of white musk, coconut milk, and salted amber. The base, it's macaron sugar, white cedarwood, and oak moss. And I've really been liking oak moss a lot, so I got excited about that too. And this one just smells really fluffy and sweet and musky and girly, and it's really, really nice. The only thing I don't like about these is the cap. If you're gonna grab this from the cap, you're gonna drop it. So that's the only thing, the only complaint I have with it. So that is 222, which I'm going to be testing those out and then including them in updates and all that, so I can give you better reviews. I feel like I'm still kind of like getting to know them and see what notes they have and all that. Next up, we have 444, and this one is kind of like a peachy packaging, and this one has notes of bergamot, strawberry, and pineapple, jasmine, raspberry, solar, and coconut, and musk, sandalwood, and cedarwood. And the intention for this one says keep the peace. I didn't read the other one, so I have to read the other one, but this one smells so, it's fruity. I get the pineapple, but it's not a super ripe pineapple. It's a little bit more fresh and sparkling. Really nice as well. And I do pick up the sandalwood on that one, so I have to see how I feel about that, because I'm not the biggest fan of sandalwood. 222, which was the first one that we looked at. This one says the intention is trust the process. And then now the last one I picked up, which I think might be my favorite, and I'm shocked because I was not expecting for this one to be my favorite. Here we have 333. This one is sheer fig and salt. The intention is when stars align, and the top note is grapefruit blossom, clary sage, and juicy bergamot. Middle notes are amberwood, cyclamen, and marine, and the base notes are sandalwood, sea moss, and driftwood. I think that one's my favorite. It's super relaxing. It's aromatic. It's kind of like fresh and just really, really nice. If you're going to maybe wake up in the morning, make yourself some coffee, maybe journal or something, I feel like this would be a nice morning scent after you do your skincare and stuff. It's just really nice and great to like start your day. So I'm really excited to keep trying this out, and I will update you guys on which ones I'm liking, which ones might not stay in my collection. So now I want to get into this bag of things as well. Okay, so this product was sent to me by Satchu, but I think you can find this at Ulta, so I just wanted to include it here. This is the Cheek Stay-In. I already got rid of the packaging because I did use this blush today, but this formula of blushes, so good. It's 10 out of 10. I got it in the shade I'm Guilty, which is like this rich dark mauve color, but then once you start blending it in, it's very easy to blend it in. It's not super pigmented to the point where you can mess up your makeup. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it. It feels really refreshing. The applicator is really squishy and really, really nice. And then here is the color of the blush. So I don't have too many blushes this color, so this is why I went with this one when they reached out to me. But this, you see how it's kind of like concentrated, but then when you start to blend it out, it literally just blends out so nicely, and it turns into like this sheer wash of color. It's not super pigmented, but I'm loving this, and I'm definitely going to be adding this to my makeup rotation because I loved how easy it was to apply it. Now I forgot to talk about these other fragrances I got, so let's rewind and go back to fragrance for a little bit. So I also saw that Sol de Janeiro came back with a very popular scent that a lot of you love and a lot of you hate. It's very polarizing. Some people love it, some people cannot stand it. I used to be one of those that didn't like it. I felt like it was kind of cloying, like it was a little too much for me, and I reordered it. I don't know if they might have changed it or not, but I'm really, really enjoying it now. And this is Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 39, which is the coconut scent that was pretty much released around the same time as the original one was released. This is one of the older scents that are kind of like the original scent, and for some reason it got discontinued, and so many people were upset. But this has notes of coconut cream, tropical orchid, and toasted praline. I love it. It just smells a little less cloying to me now. It's a little more airy and fluffy and sweet, and it's so good for summer. I'm going to definitely start using this one pretty much right now. So next up, I have two Le Monde Gourmand fragrances. So I have really been enjoying the Lait de Coco, and that one is like a coconut milk. It's so easy for me to wear, and I actually smell it on me. It creates like the most beautiful scent bubble. So I've been a little curious about their scents, and I saw these two and they really caught my attention. So I'm going to start off with Pistachio Brulee, which is the one that I'm still kind of like not sure about. And this one has main accords of vanilla, lactonic, sweet, woody, nutty, and green. And this one literally has notes of milk mousse, pistachio, and vanilla pod. But when I sprayed it, it was a little bit on the stronger side yesterday. But it smells really good though. It smells like pistachio, but it's not super nutty. I feel like the vanilla and the milk mousse kind of soften it up. And I'm very excited to start wearing this one because I have been getting a few things with pistachio scents, like the mist from Bath and Body Works, and I have my body cream. I just want to go ahead and create some scent combos, so I'm very excited to wear that one. But I think I finally found a mango perfume that I actually really enjoy. I'm not going to say it 100% because I noticed that mango for me can start off really good and then I end up just not liking the scent or getting tired of it. But this one is different. This one is new. This one is called Riz de Mang. I'm gonna say that wrong, but I'm thinking it's rice de mango or something, like mango rice. It's something along those lines. But this is how it looks, and it literally looks milky like the Lait de Coco one. So I was just very excited for this one. So the main accords for this one are lactonic, sweet, savory, tropical, and fruity. And the notes are milk, rice, and mango. It's very simple, and I like that they didn't add patchouli, they didn't add amber, they didn't add other notes that take away from the mango. It is like a mango smoothie. It's very lactonic and creamy, and that rice really adds like this gourmand feel to it. So if you are not into super gourmand scents, I feel like maybe this might be too much for you. But if you like soft, creamy, almost like milkshake or smoothie type of scents, you're really gonna enjoy this one. And the mango is sweet, and there's nothing else mixed in there. So it's a very interesting perfume. It's not like all the other mango perfumes that I've gotten. So I'm very excited to add these to trays and see how I feel wearing these. For skincare, I did get one more product, and this is from Bubble. I have never tried anything from their line, but I did see that they released a new milky toner. So this is the Cosmic Silk Hydrating Milky Toner, and they are saying that this is pretty much a spot-on dupe for Rhodes Glazing Milk. And I have that one. That is the one that I am using in the morning as my milky toner right now. That one is more than halfway done, so I'm going to go ahead and start testing this one out to see if this is really comparable to the Rhode Glazing Milk, because it's definitely more affordable. I'm excited to try that out. I want to feel the texture of it, and I also want to smell it because everyone is saying that it even smells like the glazing milk. So the way you open this is you twist it and then it is ready to go. I don't know if it smells the same. I did spray perfume, so I can't really tell, but the consistency of it is really nice. I don't think it's the same as the Rhode Glazing Milk. It's similar. It's, you know, it's close. Let me show you again. This is the texture of it. I feel like it's a tiny bit more runny than the Rhode Glazing Milk, which I actually like that. So here's how my skin looks after I put that on. Very excited to start using this one too. Now I do have a Glamnetic nails set that I wanted to show you. I am wearing them right now, so they do, I feel like they make me look a little more tan, and they're so pretty. These are like summer nails, so you have little starfish, you have just really cute details. There's like a seashell French tip there. Let me go ahead and show you them close up here. They have the most beautiful summer collection right now with so many beautiful nails. So this style is called Sunny Shores, and this is the brand that I use for my press-ons. So I just wanted to show you guys this style. Go ahead and check them out. And I am just so excited to see what they come out with this fall, because fall is definitely my favorite season for like fashion and beauty and nails and all of that. I just can't wait to start wearing like brown nail polish and very dark like wine colors. Very excited. So next up, I did did pick up one of the Morphe eyeshadow palettes. I was about to pick up a few of them, and then I was just like, let me just get one, try out the formula, and make up my mind about it. And I'm kind of glad that I did that. I did have a better experience today with them. I don't know what happened yesterday. I filmed a makeup tutorial pretty much with the same eye look, and that's going to be going up on my channel. It's going to be a try new makeup with me, and they were giving me a little bit of issues with like patchiness and not blending evenly, and some areas would look darker than others, which has happened to me in the past with Morphe shadows. This one is in this Flickering Sands palette, and here is the palette itself. Very beautiful. I do love the way that the palettes look and the size of the palettes and everything. There's just a few things that I did notice about them. So one of them was the patchiness. Unfortunately, that was the matte shades. The shimmer shades are beautiful, and also they do have a lot of fallout. So when you put your brush into it, you will see a bunch of shadow falling out, and that's not really my favorite, because then it just gets all over your face when you're doing your eyeshadow. That's why I do my eyeshadow first before my foundation. But the shades are really nice, and if you're looking for an affordable palette, I think that it's still good quality, but just keep that in mind if you don't like shadows that are like very loose and they get fallout, and also mattes that are just a little bit, they take a little bit more time to work with. But I did get a really nice eyeshadow look from them, so I'll continue to play with them and trying the different shades in this palette. Next up, we have two brow gels. So I am the biggest fan of the Rare Beauty brow gel. That's the only one that seems to keep my brows in place all day, except for one that I used today. I am so in love, so I wonder which one you guys think was better for me. So we have the L'Oreal Infallible Brows Brow Lamination Gel, which I did use today, and this one, I love the, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, but I like this one better. And this one has a really tiny brush that really grabs the brows and lays them flat. Like, you are going to get a laminated look with this gel. I didn't get any flakiness. I didn't get any like weird clumps around my brows. It was just great to work with. So this is going to be like my dupe for the Rare Beauty one. If you're looking for a more affordable option, check this one out. Now the new NYX one, which this is the Brow Glue Crazy Lift. I thought this was going to be like on some intense type of vibe, and I was a little bit underwhelmed. I'm not going to lie. I filmed my YouTube Get Ready With Me, and you can see that I kind of struggle with this. So this one's different. This one, the applicator is actually on here, like attached to it, so you squeeze out the product, and then it has these little bristles, and that is what you're going to brush your brows up with. But I feel like it took so long for this to dry. I feel like I had to keep on like brushing and brushing and brushing, to the point where I even made my skin red because I just kept going over it and going over it. When this one, I started to lay it down, started to put my brows where I want them, and I can already feel the formula drying and getting more like that hold that you feel. I'm going to have to use this one a few more times to make up my mind on it, but right now I am not really impressed with this one, and I would say to go with the L'Oreal one. This right here was a tragedy. I'm not even going to open this because it is completely shattered. So if you're interested in this highlight, this is a new highlight from Benefit. This is the Glow Lala highlight. I got it in the shade Raya. I have to go to Ulta and exchange it for another one. If you're interested in this highlight, I would suggest going to the store, swatching it, buying it there, open the box, make sure that the highlight is not shattered, because it is a very delicate formula, super fragile, and mine was completely shattered. I did go ahead and apply it on my cheek yesterday anyways, and it is the most beautiful highlight formula ever. It is the thinnest formula in a powder that I have seen, and it does not accentuate my texture. It literally looked like I was wearing like a liquid highlight, but it was a powder. So I just need to go exchange it, but beautiful highlight. I also picked up this L'Oreal Faux Brow Double Brush Tip. So everyone has been raving about this. This is really good. I'm very impressed with this. If you're using this combo together for your brows, you're set. You laminate your brows, clean them up with a little bit of concealer, and fill in the empty spots with this. That's what I did today, and it gave me really nice put together brows. So I got this one in the shade light brunette because I didn't want to get darker ones because they usually lean red, and I like my brows to have more of like an ashy tone to it because I have black hair. So if it's too red, it just looks weird. But here is how it looks, and then it just has two little hairs there, or two little tips, and then you just go ahead and you finish much quicker because you're getting two hairs drawn out at a time, and it looks very, very natural and very easy to use as well. Next up, we have the new e.l.f. Skin Tint Light Coverage Dewy Finish Mineral SPF Water Resistant Sunscreen. This is the Halo Glow Skin Tint. So many different things on the packaging. I got mine in the shade Light Cool 6, which is definitely still too light for me. I'm so happy that I didn't go with like 4 or 5 because this still looks a little bit like grayish, and it has like a white cast to it when I apply it. And I also did not really enjoy the scent. It smells like I'm putting straight up sunscreen on my face. I still don't know if I like it. I do like that I was able to do a full face of makeup on top of it, and it's set really nicely, and it's not really feeling sticky right now, but when you first put it on, it is like shiny, it's dewy, it feels borderline greasy on my skin. I just don't think I'm going to be able to use this because I did use it 2 days ago to film a get ready with me, and I think I'm getting textured just from using it that day. My skin is very, very picky with SPF, and I could kind of tell that this might not be for me. But if you're looking for something that you're just going to wear your sunscreen in the morning and you want something that has like a tint to it, it does have more coverage than what I was expecting. So you can put this on in the morning, maybe do your brows and some gloss or something, and you will be good to go. But I don't know if this is something that I can say I'm impressed with. I did try the Merit one, and I definitely preferred the Merit compared to this one. So that brings me to the end of my Ulta haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if there's any products that caught your attention. If you've tried any products, let us know how they worked for you. And with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.